Relearning how to use the microphone here in the building at the station. If you've got a question for Larry Perry, the Magic Mechanic, now is your time to call. One more quick break before we go to the open mics after the news, weather, and traffic into the bottom of the hour. 844-580-9326, 844-580-WDBO. Let's head over to Kissimmee, where Joe's got something going on with his diesel truck. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Larry, how you doing?
We're doing great, buddy.
Hey, I got a 2006 6.0 diesel, dolly, all that. I got a new motor. It was leaking oil. The motor ran fine, but it was leaking oil all over. The head bolts are stretching out. For all that to be done, it was cheaper to get a new motor. So
of course,
I got a motor from Jasper. But I had a mechanic put it in, and I had some shaking and stuff. But, we've whittled that down, my carrier bearing, and I took it to drive line and got my drive shaft, new drive shaft and all that. But I still feel like vibrations when I'm at a light, with the brake on. It's just like, and my mechanic thinks I'm nuts, I haven't been back on. But right now, if I get on it, it seems to run, okay. But when I get on it and it goes, I hit about 3,200 RPMs and it's about to shift, the engine shakes. And then it goes back, and when it goes to shift to the next gear at about 3,000 or whatever, it shakes. It does it all the way through it. And I'm kind of mind boggled. I mean, I had some codes come up, number 2, and then it said total failure. But when I go there, everything's fine with the fuel injectors and everything else. I don't know what to make of it. I took it to another mechanic, and he said he thinks the engine's out of balance. But I was going to take it back to the other mechanic, but I just been so busy working, I just had to give it a break,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just had enough of it.
Well, there's I do see engines that are, balance problems. Have you called Jasper and discussed this with them?
I haven't. The other mechanic said to call Jasper because I bought the engine on my own. But I wanted to go back to the other mechanic. I was going to get the differential changed and my backup sensor and have an oil change, and then have him drive it and see what I'm talking about. There was a lot of problems, but they were all worked out.
Yeah.
See what he said.
Joe, listen, I'm going to tell you what. If you'd like, why don't you swing that thing by the shop and just let me feel it for the heck of it. You could have a balancer. A weight could have gotten, displaced off of the flywheel, or off the converter. There's a bunch of things that could create an issue like this. Swing it by. Let me feel it, and if need be, I'll try to talk to Jasper too if it looks like it's something internal. All right.
Yeah, because my old motor ran fine. It was polluted from the EGR valve and all that.
Well, there might be some simple solution to it. Let me feel it, and then we'll get a hold of Jasper and let's see if they can give us some advice. I appreciate your call.